Checkity check, 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 check. Checkity check, 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 check. Okay, I got green lights. Woohoo! I think we have sound, baby. I think we have sound, baby. I did so well. I tweeted, I Facebook shared, I was going live and no sound. I think we're live. I have a green light for sound. APGG here. And today we are live with sound. Hey, B, I'm glad you found the new link. Did it? I think it put up a new link, probably, maybe. I think that normally does. Hey, Popo. So glad to see you. Not at your ghost town job. Getting busted on the YouTubes, huh? Well, my husband went to work yesterday. Hey, Cheshire. And he is still coughing. So they sent him home and sent his computer and his desk phone home with him. I don't know why. I don't know where we're going to plug it up because it won't fit in our landline plug. It won't fit in the back of the router. It's supposed to be an internet phone, but it won't plug in. We tried plugging in the computer into the router, and no, that's a no-go too. So I don't know what kind of work he's going to get done. Hey, Merle. So glad to see you. Golly, it's been a day, y'all. It's been a 2 week. It has been a 2 weeks. Holy smokes. They canceled my husband's infusion for tomorrow. They don't want him down there. When he went to do his blood on Wednesday, because he does blood on Wednesdays, they put a band on him, caution, because he was coughing. He is having the shortness of breath. He is not diagnosed as having the coronas. We still suspect it is a sinus allergy thing, y'all. So don't be freaking out, okay? Okay. Just saying. It has been a 2 week, though, I will say. Oh, I did want to get something. Hang on. Y'all wait right there. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back at my desk. So anyway, I've been out in the studio quite a bit. I've been taking a journaling class and junk like that. So anyway, I went to the restroom as one does during the day. They're drinking liquids and that anyway. And I found me a stash, y'all. Look at this. Check out my stash. Look at that. 2, 4, 6 whole rolls, y'all. 6 whole rolls in the studio. I think I'm going to keep it for my private selection. I just had to share that because I'm a yoker like that. I thought it was funny. Although I'm sure we are all getting very tired of TP jokes, aren't we? Hey, Alice, you made it. Woohoo! No, Alice, you can't have my TP. Yeah. Oh, to Rona. Oh, Rona. Hey, QT. How are you, darling? I haven't seen you in ages. Lilith? I'm so happy. Thank y'all for being here. I'm so glad I was able to get online. Like I said, they sent my husband home with this computer. We tried hooking it up one way. It didn't work. We tried hooking it up the other way, and it took my internet out. And it still didn't work, even though we hooked it up another way. It still wouldn't work. So, I mean, the computer pulls up. He just can't go on his No, don't be sorry, QT. You just do what you need to do. I was just letting you know. I noticed your goneness. So he can do stuff on the computer and save it, but I don't know. Oh, TP, yeah. And I think the internet has been doing weird stuff because there is probably just a crap load, TP joke there, y'all, of people online more than normal, because they're normally online within their own infrastructure at their jobs, guy. But I think now they're at home and they're all on the YouTubes, and that's causing issues. I'm blaming that. So that's what I'm blaming. Anyway, it's me. I'm a doll. I know I say it every time. This will never get old, y'all. I'm going to put me right up here. Y'all can't see me, but I'm up there. I'm there. So it's the third Thursday, and it's almost 10 a.m. and the internet is permitting at this current time. Hey, Shauna, Ian, Galena. I'm so blessed to have all y'all. I know I'm a doll. If you want to check just above the chat screen on the device you're on to make sure you're on live chat. Otherwise, you're just on top chat and you don't see everything. I think mobile devices automatically go to live. I don't know. Just saying, it's hard to find live chat on the mobile device, and it's hard to read it and all that other good junk. If you hover over someone's name, to the right of their name, there'll be 3 dots, and they'll be up and down like that. They'll be up and down like that. And if you click on that, it'll bring up this little extra little window. And one of the questions is go to their channel. Now, I don't know on mobile devices, but I know on a laptop or a computer, PC, if you click on go to channel, it will open a separate window. So you don't actually leave here. It just opens a second window. Hi, Elaine. Carla, did I say that already? Well, hi again, Carla. Anyway, and then you can check out your fellow YouTube chatters, and some of them also do live shows and recorded shows, videos, and junk like that. On the phone, just click on their name on the phone. There we go. And Holly, does that open a whole new window? Waiting for lag. Still waiting for lag. That's that whole 15 minutes of wait time. Y'all see it every day when y'all watching the news. If you're watching the news, the anchor person says, and now over to you, Dave. Hi. you know that whole thing. Oh, it gives you an option to go to the channel. Okay, very good. So there we have it. Because Popo, I think you use your phone a lot, don't you? Pretty sure. I might pay attention to chat today, y'all. I'm not doing anything at the moment, so it's pretty easy to do that. Ian says it should. So there we go. It is heavy pollen season. Our oak trees are, as the pollen alert says, extreme. They haven't mentioned the pine trees, but I give you my word, they're pretty dang extreme too. They got their little wormy looking things, and my yellow truck is like 4 shades darker, and so I'll be sniffling. It probably clearing my throat because oak is my least favorites. My least favorite's pollen. Oh, you only see, Popo only uses the phone. So if you have any questions about mobile devices and the YouTubes, Popo's your girl. All right? Oh, y'all getting rain? We've been scheduled for rain, but we have not gotten any, Elaine. No rain for us. We could use some. It might rain today. It's kind of cloudy. It thundered yesterday once, which scares Molly. So she was right underneath my feet. I kicked her a couple times, not on purpose, just on, doggy accident. Hey, Gail. I'm so happy y'all here. Welcome to my studio. Oh, this is a live show. There is a live chat. Oh, live chat going on. I don't know, one where on the right, whichever side you're right. So I'm talking to real live people, and it is a studio cleanup folder stuff kind of day, which is where we have cleaned up our studio. And we actually did some earlier this year. Let me see if I can find a picture. No picture there. I may not have a picture anymore. No picture. Nope, they're gone. It's gone. Anyway, I piled junk up and piled it up and piled it up. Hey, Spectre, I'm glad to see you, Manny. Pile it up till it just starts crashing over. I do pick through it. And eventually I go through it and just stick stuff in file folders, manila file folders. And pile it up. And then a live viewer, because you got to be here, you got to be present to be live. We'll pick a folder number. Not yet. 2 minutes worth of rain. Oh, you had rain at your house, Alice. You lucky dog. We had no rain. Anyway, we'll pick a folder, and then we'll use whatever stuff's in that folder and decorate a journal page in this book. This is our studio cleanup folder spread stuff, file folder book thing made from Happy Mail. And I made it myself, all personal like, and it's kind of coming apart in places. And I had way too many signatures. So I took out 1, 2, 3, 4 signatures. I've taken out 4 signatures. And see, it's still, getting there. It'll be a gator mouth by the time we're done. Even leaving in the ones that are still in here. So this is just some of the stuff we've done in here. I love this girl. Ta-da! Ta-da! Anyway, I know that is like me and the doll that I am will never get old. Okay, and this has a little secret journaling spot. I actually do sometimes, and y'all remember the last 2 or 3, 5 months, I was supposed to fix the binding. Well, I did it. I just haven't trimmed the excess washi off. So there's that side. Is it fixed really, really, really well? No. Is it fixed good enough? Yeah. It'd be all right. It'd be okay, because I said so. Y'all know I'm the boss of me. And the boss of my studio. And my supplies. Not looking at chat, trying to cut washi. Here we go. Good enough. All right. I have my trash bag hanging on my chair. When I did my arm's length tour, I don't think I said that, but I keep a trash bag on my chair arm. Oh, while I was chattering. Okay. It flips down. This whole thing is a pocket. It's got a glassine envelope, or not an envelope. Bless my heart, y'all. It's paper bag, glassine paper bag, cookie bag or something. Oh, here we got secrets in our little secret journaling spot, because secrets. And we got this pretty boy here. I like him. Then we have this page. It's not necessarily so pretty. Not necessarily so pretty. It's interesting. And sometimes that's kind of half the battle, is to be interesting. And it is fun. It was fun to do. We did A-okay on it. Because, you know, we only have limited supplies in the folder we pick. So y'all be thinking about a number for a folder. We are choosing between 1 and 65 today. This one has a tag over here. Ooh, it's got them fancy light bulbs on that one. There's something else in there. What else is in there? Ooh, that's the flower girl. Flowers in your hair. That's an old song from the good old days, being the 60s, when I wasn't born yet. I was not born yet. I identify with 49 this year. Working on projects to use that paper. That's wonderful, Lilith. So we did the queen couple times ago, and I put some Velcro on to hold the royals together with Velcro. They need some Velcro, but you know, that's just my non-royal thinking. And this was last time. Got our little stuff. And I love this little thing, whatever it says. I have a feeling somebody sent me that. I don't know. It's fake. This is all about Texas, y'all. Just works out that way sometimes. Going places. Claiming it. So, oh, you got the buffering. Well, there's nothing I can do about buffering, y'all. So bumpy and stuff. So we're going to work flat, and then I'll glue that on later. And just because I can't never remember, I have the size approximate more or less of the page. So we will just set our beautiful SCUFS journal aside. That's hashtag, y'all. And okay, get ready. Hey, Joyceage. All right. Between 1 and 65, first person to pick a number. That's the folder we're going to use. And lag. I love the lag. It makes conversation interesting. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I did have a sound problem earlier. 42. Where's my little hand? All right, hang on. My little hand. So that's a reminder, y'all. A gentle reminder. Janet got 42. I write it down. I'm not sure why I write it down, just because it's something I do. I got in the habit of doing it, so I keep doing it. And I tend to call Janet Merle, because when I first met her online, she told me her name was Merle. And I'm having a hard time letting go of that, y'all. Just in case y'all wondering when I say Merle who I'm talking about. Janet? How old are you? No, don't answer that. Okay, that's a lot of number to count up to. I'll be back in about 2 days. I'm going to show you the basket. This is the, I know it's real close, super close to the camera. I got to count them, because we want 42. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Can't look at chat, I'm counting. 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, we're at 30. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. And what did we said 42. That's probably why I wrote it down. 42. I had to roll the RAS cog out. Already I'm liking that. I'm already liking that. Thanks so much, Gail. You might, because I have no clue. I have no plans for today. You know, let's see what we have to play with. Thanks so much, Gail. See you around. Woohoo! Waterway Cruiser, $4 all day pass. Y'all know that's old. That's older than me, probably. No, maybe not. Well, I like that little piece. Oh, it's a magazine ad thing, and it actually goes that way. It says woven together. I kind of like that word. I kind of like that. Oh, here's another ticket. Imagine that. 2 tickets. Here's a circle. Some stripes. Bits of orange. You like the orange. You knew what you were doing, didn't you, Janet? Hey, Barb. Good to see you. Ooh, we got painty paper towels. That one's a little muddy. These were probably done with acrylic, or that's got stuff on it. Hang on. Y'all don't need to see it. Or dyes. I don't know. That looks more like acrylic. I save these when we do paint-ins at the church, which we did earlier this month. Hey, Vaughn. Good to see you. And that was fun. Oh, I can show you what I did at the church. Let's finish looking at the SCUFS folder first. And that's from the Waterway art thing that they have postponed. Here, everything is postponed. Piece of paper. Bisbee, past, present, future. Bisbee. I think that's in another state. Arizona. See, I told you it was in another state. I just automatically knew that. It's an orangey kind of folder, so no wonder Janet pulled it. Here's a piece of jelly printage, squares. Oh, Alice, are you still here? You remember when we made these? You remember? We made these at Creative Circle on a Wednesday down at the art gallery. I don't know, 20 years ago or something. No, it had been 20 years. Squares, circles. It's a heart. That's off. I can tell you exactly where that's from. That is off of an MD Anderson envelope. They send out cards to its favorite members. Favorite members, paying patients. And so, yeah, that's off the envelope, and I saved it because it's one of my favorite cards, y'all. And this is a piece of scrapbook card. So it's got doggy footprints on there. Here's a portion of a butterfly. Somebody's business card. I don't know. Oh, it's an Italian business card. I have no clue where that came from. It might have come from the Italy trip. It might have. There's a picture out of that looks like Avery, James Avery silver stuff. It's got some stamps. I'm sure that's Javery there. Okay, so that's our stuff to play with. I can just about tell you I'm going to use that because I'm loving that today. I'm loving that today. I'm loving that today, which is great compared to yesterday because I had a little melancholy yesterday, y'all. It was kind of weird for me. Let me get those papers and show you what I made. Where'd you hide them? There they are. I know. Don't go anywhere unless you have to. Don't fall. So my friend Shirley brought up her wax pen thing. You put this special wax in a pen and it melts it down, and you squiggle it on your good watercolor paper, and then you sprinkle dyes on there. You know, dyes like magicals, only they're not magicals. I've not melted the wax off. I had no plan. I just wanted to go play with those dyes because I don't have any magicals, and I love that whole look. It's just so magical. They weren't magicals. I don't know what brand they were. This one didn't have any wax on it. Wax on, wax off. We're not playing with these today. And this one's very green. I had Shirley pick all the colors for it. I know some of this, sometimes it's a little weird. So that was the paper. Somebody's stacking stuff up on my counter behind me again. I don't know what's up with that. So anyway, I took doilies and I laid them out, and they got a little dye love going on them too. Now this is supposed to be permanent now that it's dry. So, and then of course I kept colors sort of, maybe a little pretty sort of. Anyway, look at this one's all nice and bright. Springish. Happy spring, y'all. Today's the first day of spring. You can kind of see the doily on this one. Kind of. This one's dark. I used it on a, if CB was here, she would recognize the paper towel because they're finally gone, CB. Those paper towels from that barbecue place by your house. If you're not here, if you're watching on the recording, I'm talking about you. Those really, you remember these? You remember that roll of paper towels someone borrowed from the barbecue place? Someone? They are finally gone. I think that barbecue house is closed too, just saying. So it was. The ladies over at the church are fun. And I'd forgotten about it on Monday. This was, it might have been a week ago Monday. Anyway, I'd forgotten about it, and my phone was dead, and I didn't get it on the charger till like, I don't know, 10 o'clock, and then it charged up, and it reminded me that I was supposed to go to church, and I'm like, well, it's too late to go now. I should have went anyway, but So I went on Tuesday and just did all that on the one day. There's CB. I was just talking about you. Did you catch the tail end of that? You remember that roll of brown paper towels I borrowed from your barbecue restaurant down the street from your house? Ha. It's finally on. It's used. This is our folder, number 42. And I know I'm going to use that, so we're going to set that aside. I think that's too big for our page. Oh, yeah, it's a little too big. Darn it, Dale. Anywho, and I love that. It looks good with that. Looks good together. On this end, anyway. I don't know about y'all's end. So, yeah, borrowed. I did. I told the girls at the church about it, too. They wouldn't use those paper towels for diddly. That's not true. They did. Someone like, yeah. And not, I don't know. Yes, maybe. Yes, maybe. I don't know. I'm liking the circles. There's some squares in here too. There were some squares. I love that heart, but that, I don't know. I like those. I don't like that square. What's on the back? Oh, the back's okay. All right. Okay, so we got some junk to start with. Nothing is actually firm enough to use because we're going to be working on the back side of, and this is CB here. If you've never met CB, this is CB right here. She doesn't dress like this all the time, just on special occasions. Anyway, because we're working on the back, and I don't like to work on the back because it's all bumpy and junk. So we're going to work flat, and then I'll glue it in later when nobody's looking. And I'm actually liking that. I think I'm going to glue this onto a piece of cardstock because, you know, as it's just kind of too flimsy. Well, because we're going to glue it to the back of the thing. Says I. Now I'm going to glue it to cardstock. Okay. Number 42 by Janet. We set you aside. Let's see if I got a piece of cardstock in my leftover basket. It's my leftover basket. No cardstock is big enough. I do want that. This is baking parchment paper, and it is really, really good stuff. Hardly anything sticks to it. Every once in a while, can you see that shimmer? That is what you call it? Iridescent medium. It stuck to it. It's kind of scratching off. Anyway, we're going to glue this to a piece of cardstock. Let me see if I got one in this other pile. Which I do. Because y'all know I love the cardstocks. Does anybody come in? Hello, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I missed you coming in, but I'm glad you're here. Because that smears pretty good. I think we'll try the Yes paste. I am trying to use it up, just in case anybody's wondering. I am trying to use it up wherever it is. There it is. And again, my apologies for snorting and all that. It's extreme oat pollen, which is my least favorite pollen. And I found that out the hard way. One year I decided to cook a brisket in the springtime. My family was coming over to my house, so you know this was in the way back days because they quit talking to me back a ways. Anyway, so I was making a brisket out on the barbecue because, you know, I'm in Texas. Briskets go on the barbecue. And I was using oak firewood because we had oak firewood. So I was using it. Just what you do. Use what you have. And so I was out there all day because, you know, you got to cook brisket for like, I don't know, 1,000,000 hours or something. And it was high pollen season. And I was out there in the smoke and the pollen, all that junk. Then we ate some. Then all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. It felt like I was drowning. It really did. I couldn't breathe, couldn't hardly talk. It was a mess. I was a mess, y'all. That's how I found out that oak, as much as I love oak trees, is not my friend when it comes to eating food that was cooked on oak and breathing oak pollen all at the same time and junk. Let me cover this. This is just a damp baby wipe paper towel I keep in there to keep it from drying out. I put the plastic wrap on top too and a lid because that's what I do, y'all. Drop that in that water. I like this side better, more butter. So we're just going to stick it on there kind of somewhat carefully because it is a paper towel, so it will absorb some of that moisture. And I want to retain some of that wrinkleage, natural texture wrinkle thing that's going on. Let me scooch and fold that up. Let me get my little roly thingy. This is a kitchen tool that we believe is probably used for making pasta or pasta, depending on how you pronounce that word. I say pasta. Some people say pasta. Same difference. And I can feel the sticky coming through on the paper towel. Okay, so now that'll dry for the next 4 days. Yes, paper towel. Kitchen roll. I hope that was a single layer because I didn't pull it apart to see. I'm gonna go rinse my hands, y'all, because now they're all sticky. That's the beauty of Yes Paste. Well, I needed to wash my hands anyway because it's been like 5 minutes since I washed them. I did not wash them the whole 20 seconds, and actually I just rinsed them off. I didn't even use soap. So I'm already in trouble, right? Okay. So and I think that's really lovely. That's even prettier now because since we put it on the Yes Paste, it's deepened the colors. That's what entertained myself. Oh, he can, y'all. All the time. Molly doesn't like it sometimes. Champ just goes outside. I don't know how well this is really going to dry. Yes Paste is. And do not mix Yes Paste and glue. They are not friends. They're not even frenemies. They are enemies. Not enemas, enemies. But I do have the toilet paper stash that I found out here in the studio. I'm going to dry it from the back too because that's the best practice. Dry from the front, dry from the back. Oh, yes, Vaughn. Thank you for the thumbs up. Y'all, I'll pick that. Thanks, Vaughn. And thanks to all my mods who were appointed mods without their permission and notification until they got here. Because that's the way I roll. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to set this aside for a minute. Let it come back to normal hot room temperature. It is hot here, y'all. Thanks, Fawn. It is spring. It's the first day of spring. Happy spring, y'all. But let me tell you about our spring. Our spring has already been 80 degrees for the past week and a half, 2 weeks, 80 degrees in the day. What, yesterday? Day before yesterday. It went up to like 84. So, I mean, that's spring, y'all. Our spring is, we know it's spring when everything is yellow. That yellow, green, pollen color, that's when it's spring. Doesn't matter what's on the calendar. Doesn't matter what the temperature, because I've seen pollen when it's like 40 degrees. So, I mean, that doesn't count. So, We are on Fahrenheit here, y'all. We're not Celsius. So just saying, for those of y'all on Celsius. Yacht paint. Yacht paint? I don't know. Yacht paint. It's good to have you back, Lena. We've missed you. Now that you're back, we can't talk about you anymore. I like that. It just seems to be going with everything, doesn't it? Okay, so I love this. And I love that woven together thing. That's a rug. And it actually goes this way. She's pulling, sliding the rug underneath her, I guess. So now what do we do with it? That's what the fun is all about. What do we do with it? I'm not that crazy about her, but I love the rug. Y'all know I love backgrounds. Just saying. I do love the backgrounds. So y'all, Barb has been on a lot lately. She's been on a lot. She's distracting herself. To me, this is the way it should go, like this. That looks the right way. That's still got some dampness coming up on it, y'all. It is humid. It's cloudy. Looks like it could rain, but it probably won't. Just look like it. It's got little bits of pink in it. Don't tell Eileen. I think that's Eileen pink, though, just saying. So Barb has lots of new recordings. Well, I don't know, lots. She has a few new recordings. So yeah, she's got a lot. We're going to cut it out. I want to, let me get the straight cutter where I might cut more straightish. It could happen. Cut more straightish-ish. I want the words. Oh, it's got a TM on it, y'all. The phrase woven together is trademarked. Seriously? I looked into trademarking happy art, y'all, because y'all know I say that all the time. All the time. And do y'all know how ridiculously expensive it is to trademark a word or a phrase or a logo even? We're going to cut her buttocks. She will never need toilet paper again. It doesn't even look like a buttocks now. I liked it. Well, I should leave that hoe. I'm going to use the word. What am I talking about? I want that word phrase. Word phrase. Right there. I don't know why, but I like it. That's why. I don't have to know why. I just like it. And now it's crooked. There we go. Oh, I asked earlier how the sound was, and I never looked to see. But now that y'all seen the arm's length video, y'all understand why it's hard for me to see the chat. I gotta crane my neck all over, and gotta get the readers up there close enough. These is my working glasses. See how it makes everything much better. Okay, so you, my friend, will go back over there. Don't lose that. We'll set it on top of the book. Okay. Okay. This is scrapbook cardstock, so this is pretty good. This is going to be our back. We could make a flip. Then I can put this on top because I love this. Oh, how serendipitous is that? Look at that, y'all. I can't believe it. They're going to be buddies. You watch. They're going to be friends, unlike paste and glue. These two are going to be friends. So we can glue that together. We'll make a flip. Which way our flip's going to have to go this way, outer way. I like that so much. It's coming on the outside. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now let's set this aside. I'm going to set it on the keyboard. Maybe it'll dry a little more faster. Or we'll get this out again. Because now we're going to glue these together. We're going to paste these together. But let's not. What size do we need? Y'all look at the measurements. 8.5 shy. That our background will be 8.5 shy. And that's going to be a flip. So we need to make that about 5.5. Okay. Okay. 5.5. Are we sure? Raise your hands if you're sure. 5.5. 5.5. 6. No, let's make it 5.5. Stick with my first thought. 5.5. Oh. Okay. We'll set you over there. Now you're going to be 5.5. 5.5. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just do it. 5.5. Okay. Let me get my fancy paste out again. Sorry about the snorting and the sniffing and all that. It is fall season. We don't have the coronas around here to our knowledge. It's just regular pollen stuff. Pretty sure about that, y'all. Hey, Mary Ellen. I am working on my studio cleanup folder spread journal. So we're going to be making a journal spread that I will glue on the back of this page because it's all bumpy, so I'm not going to work on that side. I have a solution for once we get out of this journal. The next one we work in, we're just going to work on the right side, y'all. We won't even work on the back side because, you know, you don't have to. It's your book. You do what you want. Do what you want to. So let me get some paste on here. This is actually, this I'm thinking in my head, this is going to be a little fold out, flip over, fold out thing. So, because I like pockets and fold outs and stuff like that a lot. I like that stuff a lot. Could be shake and bake. Y'all, I haven't had shake and bake in I don't know how long. They do still make it, I think. I don't know. Drop that back in the water. I'm going to have to go rinse my hands again, y'all. Oh, and that is damp with distilled water, by the way. I don't think I said that. Waller County. Let me get this de-sticked a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's the same page. Why didn't y'all stop me? Y'all, is that the right one? Yeah, it's got to be the right one. It fits. Okay. All right, then. Roll that over. Get there a little. I could show y'all a journal I am working on with Rosemary Morris. She did some journal kits, which she is going to be doing. This is not necessarily promotional, but it's sort of y'all. She's going to be doing having different kits every month. And for the month of March, it was Asian, which CV has probably seen some of it. I only posted pictures in the Facebook group. I'm not doing a flip. I'm going to save that for its own special little video. But this is my cover. I did it just a little different than Rosemary showed us. The napkin came in the kit. Sticks came in the kit. I added my own stamping. Changed the holes. Stamp. This is the cover. That's that's all I'm going to show you. So be looking for a journal flip. My husband says, "Don't give that away, Jamie. Don't you give that away." I claim it. He says, "As a matter of fact, I call claimed." So he's already claimed it. So I wasn't giving it away because it's already got some personal journaling in it, y'all. Just saying. Let's heat this with the gun for a minute. Hey, good, y'all. So anyway, I've used some of the stuff in the kit. I went on the Smithsonian website and downloaded some copyright-free stuff and used that, which I'll talk more about that in the flip video thing. Consider this a teaser. So there's that. And I'm working on a second one, but it won't be Asian. And I'll probably video that one. Where's the other part? Where did I put it? On the keyboard. It does take Yes Paste a while to dry, and you don't want to mix glue with Yes Paste. I know I've already said it. When it's wet. Once it's dry, as long as you don't fiddle with it, it'll be okay. I wish y'all could feel this. That's what I like. One of the things I like about napkins is the texture it gives you. It gives you pretty much a fabric kind of feel. Mm-hmm. Shake and bake. My mom used shake and bake on the pork chops. She hated frying chicken, so. And we didn't turn the oven on because we did not have air conditioner. In the summertime, you don't cook in the oven, y'all. Just in case you don't know that about the South, without air conditioner. You don't use the oven in the summertime. Because the house is already 100 degrees and you don't need to heat it up more with the oven. That's getting pretty good there. Okay, so this is drying that. You should not cut things when they're wet or damp because they really don't cut very well correctly. But this is probably dry enough. Just saying. I have to think and watch real careful. And yeah, I cut real slow. Mm-hmm. I have a recycle bag over there, so I pile up my paper trimmings that I recycle. If they don't go in the reuse pile, to maybe end up in a file folder. Of course, the leftovers from this will go back in the folder. I love that. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. Let's ink it, y'all. What color should we? Somebody pick a color that we're going to ink this. Answered you back. One moment, please. Okay. I'm reading. Yeah, the toaster oven. I know. That's what I told my husband. I said, you know, I've got this toaster oven out here in the studio. And I know and I understand why you're not supposed to mix your art stuff you do art on with your actual real food stuff. But it's a toaster oven, y'all. I'm not going to, you know, lay food flat on it. It doesn't have fumes in it. Once it cools off and you leave it open, the fumes all go away that may have been in there. So, coral. All right, let's see what we got that'll be close to that. Here's where I show off my ink. I'm not showing off. I have Venetian orange. And I have saffron. That's got glue on it. Quit touching it. Paste. It's not glue. It's paste. Okay. This is saffron, which is actually pretty yellow. And this one is Venetian orange. Saffron, you want the yellow. Okay. Okay, let me put this one back in here. And I think it goes there. It goes wherever I put it. I have a pale ochre. Which truthfully looks a lot. It's like a lighter shade of the Venetian orange. Just saying. But we're going to use some saffron. Okay. Do we have an ink pad? No, we need a pad. Here's a thing. I learned this from Stacy of Pink Poodle Crafts. Not necessarily part of the Poodle Pack, but I've been known to be in the Poodle Pack. If you have a big old giant medicine bottle, let's see what this one measures. Just out of curiosity. This bottle measures approximately 5.5 inches long. And it is like 3/4 of an inch, almost 2 inches. Yeah, thing, whatever. And your foam patty things, round ones, fit just perfectly in. Just in case you curse. So, which means I've never used this one to ink around before. I know. I've been playing with clay. I have a project underway over there. Oh, that's perfect color choice. Thanks. And it's not coming out so well. So I'm thinking about redoing it a different way or starting over. Not really redoing it, but starting over. That's sticking out and I don't like it. There we go. We'll ink this side. Make sure it's inked all around. Even the parts we're going to cover up, probably, maybe. Okay. So now let me run. This is the temporary one. Even though it really stays forever. It's just easier to pull the thing off. Now it's on there. Now this color has been used for inking around. We'll set it over there. Okay. So this is going to be a flip, and we're going to flip that way. We're going to flip that way, and we're going to put this is going to be on the outside. So we're going to flip that way. We're going to flip that way. So I need to make a score mark. Get my fancy scoreboard out. It's fancy. Yeah, I could fold it, but by hand, but why? Let's go with that much. However much that is. That's a little damp. Don't push too hard. It's still a little damp. Put that back away. Gluing that little wood sign underneath my rascog was brilliant. Just saying, just a brilliant idea. Even if I say so myself, which I just did. I'm going to fold it that way. Fold it, fold it, fold it. Crease it. Because we'll glue this side. We'll glue it here on the page. And then it's going to flip up like that. Okay? Okay. We all together? Put that back. I am doing pretty good on getting stuff and putting it back, y'all. I do have some stuff scattered behind me because I've got the Asian journal. I've got the second one. I've got the clay project, and I got a stash. I have a secret stash. Personal use only in the studio. Oh, and one of these. I have one of these. All right. So that's what we're going to do with that. Now, okay. So this, when this dries some more, it's still, I think it's still too damp. Still feels a little gummy. This will, I don't know what side yet, because this is going to be our background. Doesn't it look gorgeous? Looks gorgeous to me. Anyway. That. Or like that. We'll need to use more of the orangey side. Yeah. Like that on that side. Okay. So we got that. Now what do we do? I know you are, but what am I? These would be really pretty if on the back. Nothing is on the back. I'm thinking. I'm going up TP Mountain. So those will, these are going to need a little something to tuck in. Aha. Y'all, I cut my fingernails once a month, and I did it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Tuesday, Monday. Couldn't have been Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. We went to the doctor a week ago. Oh, crap. I don't know. Anyway, within the last couple of days. And then I can't pick anything up. This might be too wonky. There. Just a little tuck there to slide those in, just to tuck them in. Okay. That's what we're going to do. That's the plan, man. I just want to trim that edge because it won't trim right. Don't even try it because it's not going to cut off there right. Oh, paper towel. there is this weird little edge on here that I don't like. Don't know why I don't like it, but I don't. So I'm just going to trim this sliver off. It's just a sliver. Actually, if I'd have inked over it, it probably would have been fine. Nobody ever saw it. Follow the line, follow the line. Okay. Now, this side, we want just a little tuck, probably ollie about there. Is it straight? Straight enough. Aha! Straight enough. Now there's that pretty strip. Okay. All right then. So this will go. There you go. It'll go like that. So where's the pencil? Thinking we're going to go like that. Now we can trim it like that. Ta-da! I don't like that little side. We're going to trim that off. Could have inked it. Probably still will. Probably. Okay. All right, let's ink that. I feel like inking today. I don't always do that. Actually, I seldom do that. Truth be told, truth of the matter. I seldom do that. Okay. Now that's prettier. Okay. And it'll go like that. And that. We're not cutting that yet. That'll go like that. It'll flip up and the knees will tuck in there. Okay. So let's do something with the back of these. We have these pretty little things. Because that'll work. I like that. Oh, yes. Yeah, baby. What else we got going on? Okay, we need, that is like fitting on there. Y'all, I'm telling you, this page is supposed to be. Look at that. Nothing needs to be trimmed on that because it's just like perfect. Perfect. Only I want it like that. And I want that. Do I want it in the middle? Yes, I like that. I want it that way. I want it that way. Yeah. Perfect. And then you're going to go just like that. Perfect. But I want to use some of this, or is that too bright? Or we could go and use some of this. I think I'm liking this. Oh no, we got this piece over here. We can glue that to the back of this. And then use that. Now we're only going one-sided, so it doesn't have to be double-sided. Doesn't need to be double-sided. Quit it. Doesn't need to be double-sided. You can use some of this. Okay. Now, what shape do we want? Yeah, I kind of thought it was too bright. Yeah, it's almost a Caucasian color, natural unbleached paper towel, Joyce. Like this. See, it's almost Caucasian color. Okay. These are the ones borrowed. Just saying. But that's the last of them. Nice paper towel. Okay. Did we pick a shape? Rectangle. Okay, rectangle. Rectangle. I just happen to have rectangle dies right here. I think that's about as because that's anything bigger than that would be too big, I'm afraid. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go to the die cutter section of the studio. I will be out of sight, not out of mind, just out of sight. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Pretend I'm not even here. Mostly ghostly. That. And this is a rectangle die set from Spellbinders. It's for artist trading card, I think. But it makes, straighten up, 4 different rectangle sizes. Okay. Oh, look, we got some perfect little heads. Okay. You're going to go on this one. Like that. And you're going to go on this one. Like that. Like that. Yeah, baby. Okay. Then we'll put diamonds on it, y'all. We'll put diamonds on it. Hey, whispering. We'll put diamonds on there. Take a picture so we can remember what it looks like. Because I sometimes have member issues. Okay. We'll get the diamonds out in a minute. Don't rush me on the diamonds. So you're going to get tacked down right there. Like that. Like that. Okay. Now you line back up, get back up. Like that. Okay. Stay there. Okay. I'm starting to kind of like this glue. I know I keep saying I'm still not sure about it, but there it is. Art glitter glue. Okay. And that will get glued on there. We didn't ink these. Should I ink these? Oh, yes, done that. Thank you, Function. You need a blue shirt. Should I ink it? Should I ink around it? Just to oomph it up just a little. Let's see if we can ink it. I mean, what's it going to hurt? Probably should have done that before I stuck them all together. I should have probably asked, do we want to ink it with the same color? Obviously, we do. I think I'm going to go around it with the black too, just to add a little more delineation. How y'all like that fancy word? Delineation. It's delinear. It's kind of like meteor, only linear. Okay. And this is just like copyweight paper, just in case anybody was wondering. So it's pretty light, pretty flimsy. Flim. Y'all, we've rewatched the Breaking Bad series because we really enjoyed it. I love Saul. I don't know if y'all watch Better Call Saul. Don't start in the middle. You start at the beginning. He was the lawyer in Breaking Bad. And I love Saul. I really like his character. And I could see where I would know somebody like Saul. Not that we'd be friends, but I could see him being a real feller that we all knew and everybody liked, kind of like Norm. Kind of hard to ink when you've already glued everything together. Well, tacked it. It's not glued. It's just tacked. Temporary. It's not temporary. I can't pull it apart. If I tried to pull it apart, I'd tear it up. I'm not going to do. Okay. We feel better about that. Let's put some black around it. Now, this is a little piece of cut and dry foam because sometimes it's hard to ink around some of the edges. And a smaller little piece is just what you need. But I do get ink all over me. Can we tell a difference? Yes, I can tell a difference in real life. I don't know if you can tell a difference on the camera, but I can in real life. And I will post pictures later. Probably. So, are any of y'all got the Ronas? Or do y'all just have Bud Lights? My son got laid off. He's in the oil business. Works for oil people. And he called me on his way home because he works out of town. Usually out in West Texas. Anyway, he was shocked that he got laid off. And I'm like, honey, I can't believe you're surprised. I said, I'm not surprised. I figured you got laid off last week. And he didn't know anything was going on with the oil business. Y'all know how some of the other countries have lowered their price. Maybe you don't. Now you do. Of their oil per barrel. And 2 other countries have done that. So the price of oil has gone crazily down, crazy down. So we should all be paying $1.50 a gallon for long. Never again. And he was really surprised. Told him he needs to start watching the news a little bit more. His job kind of, counts on it. Of course, we would love for him to get out of the oil business altogether because it is so up and down. It kind of falls off about every 4 to 7 years. Like the mortgage business, it falls off about every 10 to 13 years. I should know. I was in that business and saw it go up and down and up and down and for a while. Okay, I'm liking that. Where'd my baggie go? So anyway, this is just archival ink on a little piece of cut dry foam. The little piece is very handy like that, only it gets all over you like that. So that's why you have a paper towel over here. And your vinegar water. And that spray ball, that's vinegar water. That's vinegar in distilled water because, yeah. And that helps to take the ink, a little ink off anyway, if you don't feel like washing your hands. Oh, that's great, Mary Ellen. It's an economical flu, I'm telling you. Not political, economical. Because we don't want to, y'all here in America, and this is no offense to any other country, because I know I don't want y'all to end up that way either. We don't want to end up like Italy. God bless them. They didn't take it seriously or seriously enough until it was too late. And the thing is, it has nothing to do with socialism or specific types of medical insurance coverage or not coverage. The thing is, even in America, out of 1,000 people, there are only 3 hospital beds. Okay? 3 hospital beds per 1,000 people. And of those, there's only 1 ventilator, probably at best, 1 ventilator out of 3. So you get 1,000 people in one area that needs to be hospitalized and put on ventilators. What do? That's why we're doing the social distancing. So everybody doesn't all at the same time, that it'll be spread over, because some people won't have any symptoms at all, and others will have bad symptoms and need to be hospitalized and put on ventilators. We don't want to choose who gets on a ventilator and who doesn't. I sure like those. I like those. They're making me so stinking happy. And that's enough of that talk. No more chitter chatter about that. Okay. So we did ink around this, which we'll do right now. Right now. We'll repunch those holes once we get all the other stuff glued down. Oh, I should look at the ink side on the other side too. Y'all, it's been an hour since I washed my hands with soap and water. I think I'm okay. Put that over there. Get this messy one back out. So, y'all been making a lot of art now that you're staying home? Because even Amazon has stopped shipping non-essentials, which I think is pretty sad. Because sometimes we need stuff. But most of our local stores are offering, you know, the ordering from them and then you can pick it up. Curb service, like the restaurants doing curb service, some of them. It's really going to hurt small businesses. I said I was going to quit talking about it. It's a beautiful day. Sun's coming out. Told y'all it wasn't going to rain. Tote you. Totes adorbs. Okay. Let's commit. Use this fancy glue. Don't dally too long. No dallying too long. We'll have to get some diamonds. Start thinking about a color of a diamond, y'all. I can't believe how magically that fits. I didn't get it glued back on there exactly where I wanted it, but it's okay. It's perfect. Perfect. Start thinking about diamond colors. I'm going to have to glue over y'all's faces. Whoever you are, consider yourself glued permanently. Okay. Okay. Black diamonds. Black diamonds. Just rip right into them, Elaine. Hey, Marion. Great to see you. I'm so appreciative of everybody being here. I really do appreciate your time. Black diamonds. Okay, now it's going on this. We want black diamonds. All right, let me get the diamonds. Okay. Pretty sure I have some. Not a lot. Probably enough. There we go. The best time to get black diamonds is after Halloween. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. So let's okay, there's a few black on this one. I've got that, which is the same as, well, they're not the same, but they're the same. These are not really black. They look black, but they're kind of like a smoky, dark, smoky quartz. I don't know if you could see the difference in the black. Probably not on screen. So there we go. I'm kind of liking the teardrop is what I'm getting after. Because these are teardrops. So let's go ahead and punch these holes back in here. Because evidently we went in October on the 7th of whatever year it was. Not a clue. Not a clue. All right. Should we put diamonds on this side or on this side? Pick a side. Side 1, side 2. Thanks, Sue, and hello, Sue. I'm really kind of digging the teardrop more than the round regular diamond shape. Now they do have diamonds on them, but they're separate, so I can just use the teardrop. Side one, side two, side one. Put it on side one. Okay. Thanks, CB. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for, y'all. Okay. So let's get some teardrops. Now we got to really think about it. They are on that sticker stuff, but I don't use the sticker stuff. I pull it off and I use glue, real glue, because, glue. So that would be interesting to have them in the corners. There you go. Ha! Like a fingernails, y'all. Like a fingernails. I don't know. I sort of like it, but I don't know. And if I said some of these stones are darker than the others, would you believe me? It's like every other one is a darker color. All right. Behave. I'm kind of liking that. What do y'all think? Yeah, this is side one. Did you want this side? I can put them on both sides. I really don't have to put them on this extra sticker stuff. Otherwise, you can't get your package open. I'm liking that a lot. I think that's perfect. We have been watching on Netflix an Asian zombie show. And they've put an interesting spin on the zombies, y'all. And this is Asian, it's China, I don't know, way back, way back. Way past the good olden days. And it's called Kingdom, if anybody's interested. And it's, I will say it is interesting. It's not necessarily my favorite show. It's got some blood and guts and really poor acting in comparison to what I'm used to. So, but it's different. If you're looking for an Asian, it is in the English language, so it's not like they're speaking Chinese with subtitles. Although I've watched movies like that before. Yeah, I'm really liking that, y'all. I am really liking that. Okay, let me get some glue, some good glue. My favorite. Get my favorite. Athala, is it you? Now, I like to put a little dauble on the backside of my hand. I know. Don't anybody panic. Whatever. It's supposed to be non-toxic, so it's not like it's E6000 or something. And in that way, I use the tip of my pokey tool to add more or less, excuse me, the exact amount of glue I want. Ha. Yes. Now, I'm just telling you when I say, that I'm just telling you how I do it. That doesn't mean anybody else has to do it like me. Y'all can do whatever you want. You're the boss of your stuff. But paste and glue are not friends. You can use glue on top of paste stuff after it's dry, y'all. Make sure it's dry. Just saying. But they are not friends. They make this slimy, gooey mess. And if you've never tried it, I think you should, just for grins, so you'll know what happens. But don't do much, just a little bit. Because what ends up happening is they make this slimy, ooey gooey stuff and nothing sticks. Shannon Green tell you too. Because I did it. And then I went looking for a video to find out what I did wrong. And that's when I found out glue and paste are not friends. They are pure enemies. Pure enemies. Oh, look at that. This is so happy. I needed happy after yesterday. I was so melancholy, y'all. And I don't even know why I was melancholy. Not depressed, y'all. Don't misunderstand me. Just kind of like, not really blah, but almost blah-like. Blah, not bra. Come here. I'm going to have to stop cutting my fingernails before the live shows. It is really becoming an issue. For me. And I do have way too much glue on the back of my hand. That's okay. If you leave it there long enough, it'll dry. And if you put makeup on top of it, it looks like a bump. And if you make it a darker makeup, it looks like a mole. Oh. Is that one glued? No. Is that one glued? No. Just saying. Just saying. I so appreciate your time, your kind comments. If you're watching the recording, I don't play music. I am the music on my channel. I am very musically inclined. Well, I'm not, but I come from a musically inclined family. That is true. My daughter, Erin, plays saxophone extremely well. My son, Andrew, played trumpet really well. He didn't want to put the time in it, so he only played for a couple of years. My daughter played a lot and got to UI, whatever that means. And they went to state and all this stuff. Anyway, my son, Raven, plays guitar really well. And he's by ear. He didn't even know how to read music till we got him lessons. But he could hear it on the radio and then play it. That's how naturally talented he is. Oh, thank you, Function. You're a sweetie. Function gets the Heart Kiss Up Award. I mean that in a loving way. Yeah. Guitar. Yeah, I love saxophone too. I do too. That's why my daughter picked that one. This is the extent of my musical talent right here. APGT here. That's really about it. I like to say I can sing, and I do okay if I'm, being serious about it. But normally I'm not serious about it because, I ain't making no money with it. So, all right, those are gorgeous, just gorgeous. Yes. Okay, should we put some diamonds on this side? Do we want diamonds on this side too? I do sing musical interludes. Musical interlude. It's just a musical interlude for you, for me, for we. Musical interlude. Oh, golly, golly. Okay. Oh, on the boat window, we could put stickles, not stickles. I don't have stickles. And by stickles, I meant glossy accents on the boat windows. They're pretty small. And these were diesel boats at the time we went on it, and they were very smelly because the windows don't open. Okay. So, like, and yes, you have a drill. It's like if you take a cruise, you have the whole life preserver stuff thing like that. We go through that training on these things. And the water, and where this goes around the Woodlands Mall, part of it, and you would think that it's not too deep. You would think that you'd be able to stand up in this little water way. That's not true. It's like 15 foot deep in several places. So you need to pay attention to the life jacket information. Looking at the chat. Your husband's an organist and your son's a drummer. That's awesome. Grandson. I had a cousin that was actually in a musical group, a well-known group y'all may have heard of, SCUFS, the band SCUFS. The drummer in one of their first albums was my cousin, one of my cousins. I've got 18, 19. Yeah, I've got a couple. So, and then my some other cousins of, still a cousin, different aunt. They had their own band. They did gospel music, and I cannot remember the name of their group. They had several albums. And then my cousin-in-law, he became a preacher, so they don't do albums anymore. They do sing in their locals, and they do a musical interlude. They do music. What is that called? Sermons. I don't know what to call it. I forget. Hey, Gail. Yeah, we're still on. I'm still dallying. We're actually making good progress. I'm just dallying. So but you know what? If we put this on there, I need to wait to do this overnight to put it on the windows. Otherwise, it won't be dry. And we want it dry. Okay, so never mind on that for right now. So that's getting dry enough. I feel pretty confident to cut that. So the plan is, somehow or another, this is going to layer up. This is our background. We got to cut it to our page side. Then this is going to flip up. These slide down in that little tuck spot. whichever way they go in there, and just a little tuck spot right there like that. So they stick up and look pretty. Okay. Okay. Where'd our words go? Oh my gosh, here they are. We'll put this over here somewhere. I'm liking that. Mm-hmm. But I think we'll back it with a piece of black. That'll draw the black over. We're almost done. It's my spare basket. Doesn't have any book in it. So we're going to mount that on black. Back in black. Oh, we got this glue right here. Look at here. Came in handy, didn't it? Just like that. Okay. Yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Or should we put it there? Oh, that needs to go there. You made me go, oh. Let's just put that down right there right now. Mm-hmm. You know, if it makes you gasp, it's wonderful. Oh, that just makes me stinking happy. Okay, so let's pull these off. Let's get after the cutting. We have to open our book to find out what our size is because we can't never remember. Can't never remember. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and all right. That will probably end up in the recycle. Oh, we tore it just a little bit. Don't tell anybody, okay? Don't tell anybody. My muse is probably going, no, she don't never listen to me. Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to cut well. Dadgummit. Let's get out the handy dandy, what you call it, thing. This thing. Get a metal ruler. Where's a metal ruler? I have rulers. They just ain't the boss of me. Okay. We know that edge is mostly straight. I don't know how sharp this is. I probably need to cut it off. Oh, that worked. Woo, it worked. Okay. So now we have two straightish edges. That's the side I liked it best, wasn't it? Do I want that side to show more? Because wherever we put this, it's going to cover it up more. Yeah. that way. Okay, so yeah. What did we say? 5, 8.5 ish. 8.5 ish. 8.5 ish. Let's say right there. Oh, got it all lined up over here and then I bumped it. We just hate it when we do that. Okay. Get what we get. Ta-da. Okay. 5.25 ish. 5.25 ish. Ha ha ha. Would you believe if I told you that was 5.25 ish? Would you believe me? Y'all. How crazy is that? I'm just saying, how crazy is that? Freaking crazy, I tell you. It's going to go on the back. Get out of the way. It's going to go on the back of this. And how crazy perfect is that? It was the right thing the whole time. The whole time, y'all. Okay. You just can't make this shit up, y'all. I'm just saying. Let's put some ink on it. That's just serendipity at its best. I just never know which folder we're going to get. So I have no ideas. That's why I fiddle fart around sometimes because I just can't get a feel for what's going on. That's got something funny on it. So we'll just cover it up just like that. That's perfect. Let's put some black around it because we might as well stay in the same line we've been going. I tell y'all what. Am I the only one amazed by that? See, I'm telling you. This don't happen in the real world, does it? I never would have thought. This doesn't have black on it. Let's put a little black around here. Just so we can make it all the samesies. All the samesies. Okay. Oh my gosh. Get some of that ink off. Let me get this glue off too. It's starting to look like a booger. And that's not what it was. Not this time anyway. I'm just floored, y'all. Gosh, golly gee whiz, Batman. Okay, where'd my little piece go? Over here. It goes over here. So now we got to figure out where it's going to go for reals because we want it kind of close to the bottom. Yeah. Probably right there. Where's that glue with the fancy tip on it? Here it is. Oh, we should mark it because we got to flip it over to little tiny marks. Little tiny marks for the corners. Okay. Because this is going to be a three-sided little tuck spot. One might say a pocket even. But it's too narrow to be a pocket. So it's just a little tuck spot. I tell you, I'm just, it's just a serendipitous day. Considering how it started, y'all, with no internet. Okay. Now it's okay that this is a flat pocket because things we're sliding in there are very slim. That's an extremely lightweight cardstock. I wouldn't even say it was like two sheets of copy paper thick. Okay. This I'm going to use a heavier glue because this will get opened and closed more probably. Oh, we didn't put anything on the back of this. It's okay. Everything doesn't have to have something on it, does it? No, it doesn't. But I've just seen something I might put on it. Now that I've said all that. In which case I should probably wait to glue it down. I'm going to wait. Because I've decided we need to decorate the back of this. We have time. Do y'all have time? Y'all got some time? Thanks, Barb. Have a great afternoon. Okay. So we're gonna do something on the back of this now. We're going to put a pocket on the back of that, and we're going to put that in there. But I don't want all the business card information because I'm bad like that, so I'm just going to cut it off. We're just going to use the picture. I can cut it more straighter, like that, like that, like that. More straighter. Come on, more straighter. There we go. Let's put a thumb notch in it because I want to. Because I want to. Let's ink around it because I want to. Ooh, now I got hiccups. Woo! I've been drinking today. All right, that means we're going to get this one back out. Oops. Oops, I dropped it. I didn't even notice those corners were kind of rounded on that business card. I can't say I've noticed rounded business cards before. Have y'all? And lag. And inky fingers again. Okay. Now, the back of this, oh, it's white. So that's perfect. That is perfect. We don't have to cover that up at all. So we're going to put that kind of, yep. Wowsy, wowsy, wowsies. All right. Come on. I kind of want it, yeah, like that. So see, now we've got a secret journaling spot. Isn't that pretty? I've seen these are life-size sculptures of people, and they're made out of screening wire, not screening wire. The guy weaves these people. This guy, Michael Gard, and they are life-size. And he dangles them, he'll hang them from wires, and they actually dangle down like a wind chime. Of course, they don't make sound. And you can get them so that they're on a motor thing so that they'll float around if you got a real big old giant house like rich people like CB does. CB. They will float around, and they are actually like dancing. And they're really amazing. And the only place I've ever seen them is the Woodlands Waterway Art Festival, which has been postponed. And the guy's name is Michael Gard, and he's at michaelgard.com. So there we go. I think I talked to him one year. Ha! Ha! Y'all, I am just, okay, now we can glue it down. Now we can glue this. Sometimes I just don't know. Well, actually, all the time, I just don't never know. I'll have a general idea of something I want to do. And sometimes it works out. And sometimes not quite so much. Is that straight? Make it straight enough. As my grandma once told me, you can't tell on a moving cow. My grandma told me that one time. I think she was insinuating that I was a cow. They are really neat at Thala. I think I've used, no, I've taken photographs of them before. Woven together, and it's paper towel, and that's a rug. Well, it's not a real rug. It's a picture of a rug image. Okay. Then these things, I'm holding it down, we'll just tuck right in there, right in there, like so. How pretty! Oh, how pretty is that? Okay. I think that's all we need. What do y'all think? Oh, we need a diamond on the front? Do we need diamonds on the front? Do we need any diamonds on the front? I will glue this to that, to the inside page because it's on the back side. And then I'll take pictures. Should we put a diamond on here? I'm kind of not really feeling that. Could put some in the corners. Where'd they go? Where'd our tear crying diamonds go? Pokey tool. Let's just see how it looks. That's going to be in the book crack, and we're not going to be able to see that. So no, not on that side. Should we put some on this side? This side you would be able to see. I'm kind of liking that. But this side feels like now it feels like it needs something. Corner of the word. I don't think there's enough room. Well, yeah, kind of. Like, be nice. We're trying you on for size. I'm not saying you're going there. I think you're going there. Come on. Come on, teardrop. Diamond. Let go, Sticky. You know, these are awful powerful stickers to not stay stuck. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Come on. I'm liking that. That was a good idea. Just one corner. I can put it up. I can I can put one. No, because that would be the opposite direction, and that would look weird. In my head, it already looks weird. Come on. It's not wanting to let go of the sticky now. All day you've been nice. Diamond stuck to my fingers, y'all. Anyway, if you're looking for something weird to watch and you like zombies, you might appreciate watching Kingdom on Netflix about the Chinese zombies. I kind of liking that. And you need to watch Better Call Saul. If you like Breaking Bad, well, maybe you'll like Better Call Saul. I love Saul. I also like that TV series, Man in the High Castle. It wasn't TV series. It was on, I think it was on Netflix too. Man in the High Castle. It's a weird kind of time warpy, travel-y kind of show. I love that. And if you have a hard time following some of that, it's not, if you had a hard time watching Conception with DiCaprio, The Man in the High Castle is not the movie for you. Because it's a little, I love these up here too. It's a little, you need to watch it from the beginning. It's one of those shows you need to watch from the beginning. And it's different. I like weird stuff like that. I like different because I'm one. I am one. Now this is the outside. That's the book crack. I would say maybe I'll add something to that part later, but we all know I won't. Because once I'm done, I'm done. Well, this will get glued on the page. That will happen. Come on. You know you want to be there because you look so good right there. Point the right way. There we go. And if y'all are the praying kind, which I know most of you are, if you would just say a prayer for my first husband, because he is actually going through a pretty rough time. His wife is in hospice with lung cancer. His sister passed away yesterday with bone cancer. And a childhood friend also has lung cancer, and he is in hospice as well. Just saying. And he could use some comfort and spiritual support. Just saying. And they want to do open heart surgery on him and fix his when they do open heart surgery on him on you, they open up your chest on the sternum, your breastbone, and when they're done, they wire that back shut, because that doesn't actually when you get a broken bone grows back and it heals. Your breastbone doesn't actually do that so well, because it's actually a pretty thin bone as far as bones go. It's not a weight-bearing bone, therefore it doesn't do the calcium like other bones. And anyway, his wiring structure on his sternum is busting loose, and he's got a loose wire that's really, 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 really close to his aorta. But he's refusing to have the surgery because his wife is in hospice at this time. So just saying, hard times going on over there. And I know about all this, not because I keep up with him, because he is an ex, but my daughter has let me know the information because it's her dad. So anyway, I think we're going to call this done. I know that's really a lot of shit on somebody. Stuff. That's a lot of stuff. I'm going to close you up. Makes me happy. Woven together. And you open it up. And you got this little secret little journaling spot, because I like little secret journaling spots. Not that I journal that much, written journal, And then you got these pretty little things you can write on them too. If you wanted to, you could. And I probably won't come back and put the glossy accents on that. But I sure love that. Stinking happy. Stinking happy. Smells funny around here. Ta-da! Okay. So let me move this pretty out of the way and this pretty out of the way. We're going to bring the folder back up, because now it's leftover folder time. We've got a piece over here. It's not much, but it's something. Somebody might could do something with that, because these things are all going back in the folder. Even that's a little sticky. I'll put a piece of plastic on there. That's going in there. That's going in there. I won't put that in there. This will go in here. Okay. Oops, don't forget that. Don't forget that. We'll put these in there because, somebody could do something with that. I don't know who. So the drill is, and it is listed in the description box, you have to be present to play. which means you have to be here live. That's a neato book mark. Got some cool pictures on it. So that'll be in here. These pretty papers is all going back in her. This is going in here, and that's the paper towel on cardstock. This. And this custom made focal point sewed up on a sewing machine at Creative Circle on Wednesday at the art gallery back in a few years ago. All of this is in the leftover, the studio cleanup folder, leftover folder stuff. And when I type the word go in chat, everyone will get to put in one number and one number only, including you lurkers. Okay, thumbs up, y'all. And the one closest without going over or on the nose, because you can be on the nose. Yeah, I think that happened last time. Will win the leftover stuffs. And you will pick a number between 1 and 79, because that's how many. Hey, Tanya, how are you doing, darling? That's how many balls is in here, 1 and 79. And then we'll pick one of those. You have to wait for me to say it. Hey, Starving Emma. Tanya, Debbie. Who else did I miss? Even you lurkers can play really again. So wait for me to type it. Go. One number only between 1 and 79. You have to be present to play. Oh, I can stir it up some more. Nobody wants to play? Oh, yeah. Yay, one person wants to play. You would win by default. And we'll pick a ball in a minute. Gather up these little scrappies. These are too tiny to mess with. You put my tools up. I've been doing real good at doing that, y'all. That really helps things, because, you know, if you come out here and everything's all messy, you don't even want to do anything, because you got to pick junk up. And, I mean, who wants to clean? Really? Just put it up when you're done. Put it in a basket. That's what I do. I started keeping my stuff in baskets. This is a project underway. And I think we're going to say stop. C-O-P, stop. Let me untie it. We can get a ball. Where's my notepad to write this information down? And whoever the winner is will need to email me. And my email is in the contact information, or in the description box below. And the word contact is actually part of my email. And I'll need your mailing address. We got a ball. And the ball number 43. Number 43. The ball is 43. So let's see who's closest without going over. I got to scroll back. Emma, you're over. Athala, you're over. 43. Well, you know, Tanya, I'm thinking you're it. Yeah, Tanya's the winner. Chicken dinner. Tanya's the winner. Chicken dinner. Excuse me. Email me your mailing address. Oh, I probably have it, but I don't necessarily keep track of them. I don't give them away. I don't share your information or your emails or addresses or, you know, any of that. And we'll get your prize out to you probably, I don't know if it'll be Saturday or next Wednesday. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I appreciate your time, your thumbs up, your likes, your shares. Look at that gorgeousness we did today, y'all. Just beautimous, beautimous, beautimous. Wash your hands. Happy birthday 2 times. Wash your hands. Oh, I just dropped the ball on the floor. I see it. I'll have to pick it up in a minute. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And happy arting, y'all.